Before going to main slides, here we have an introduction to Hilti. Hilti is an active company in the construction industry, mainly in manufacturing power tools for professional customers. By adapting the method of fleet management, Hilti became able to transform its business model based on new trends in industry, such as digitization, and provide business customers with tailored services, which led to more customized additional services, making differentiations and also more revenues. Hilti also adapted its IP management to its digital business model. And because of that, through following slides and presentations, we are going to have a look at some patented use cases.
Thank you, Anahita. Our first task was to check which use case our first patent is protecting. And as a first step, we took a look at what is the patent about that we were supposed to analyze. So our patent was about a pneumatic striking mechanism for machine tools, and it reduces vibrations through a special control method. So, and this control method is described through a model or a simulation. So that is a digital part of the patent, that an improved method is described through a model or a simulation. What are the benefits? We have reduced vibration and therefore also better ergonomics for the user. And the use case behind this is that Hilti provides product with top performance, high user convenience and safety, as well as health benefits and a long lifetime as the basis for the whole fleet management service offered by Hilti. And then we took two perspectives. As we already learned before, we have the resource perspective and the market perspective. From the resource perspective, Hilti profits from reduced maintenance needs due to lower vibration. It means when there's less vibration, it doesn't shake and you don't need that much maintenance because the machines don't wear out that fast. That leads to longer maintenance cycles and less breakdowns. And it leads to lesser costs for maintenance, so parts, personnel, the maintenance fleet. So it keeps Hilti's business model. It keeps Hilti's business model costs low. On the market side, the market perspective for user and buyer, it prevents vibration-related health problems. It leads to longer operation time per day. So that means also higher productivity for the buyers and users. It increases the use comfort, and it implies also more reliable machines and a longer use therefore. And to make it a bit more transparent for you what we have discovered there and what patent we've got, we did some research and we asked ourselves the question, did they really shoot a video for this use case? And yes, they did. And I copy you the link to the video in the chat now, so you can have a look yourself what this patent is all about and what are the benefits to this patent. You should have it in the chat now. Okay, I hope it is a bit clearer now what this patent is about. And now we move on to the following tasks. And Audrey, the stage is yours.
Thank you, Alex. Here we had to find some of the patents for this use case, top performance product for healthy and safe construction sites. So like we have seen in the video, we found some patents on anti-vibration size system that reduces drastically vibrations. To avoid the health problems of workers, and increase also the lifetime of tools. We find also a PTR system that is patented also. It allows energy absorption of piston, improving the fastener safety. And we also find some patents on a dust recovery system for fixtures to fasten on tools that allows to recover the dust, to aspire the dust efficiently directly at the source. And then we find some patents on anti-torsion control. It's a system that blocked immediately the tool in a short time for the worker protection. Now we will see the next question.
Thanks, Audrey. So, as we have seen, our patent regards a lot, let's say, the basics of the start of the Hilti, the striking mechanism, let's say. So this was one of the original, let's say, mother invention of Hilti as a company, basing itself on the striking mechanism and the health and safety. So we have checked it a bit on the Hilti as a company, and we have found that, in fact, they own about 400 trademarks all over the world. Most of them are word marks. So it's just the word, for example, just Hilti, the name Hilti. And also they have about 200 combined trademarks. So you've got, as we're seeing, the word AVR together with the design. Unfortunately, we did not find any sound marks, which might be a little bit of a pity, considering that they work a lot in the area of sound, let's say, for the infrastructure. And their major trademarks are registered, we found mostly worldwide with WIPO and also in the UK. And they cover almost all classes of goods and services. So they are not just focusing on the infrastructure point of view, but also opening into different areas. For example, we can see here a trademark, the 3D trademark of the luggage. That's a 3D trademark. Then you have the combined trademark, the AVR, and also just a simple disc, rotating disc. Of course, they also focus into registering and protecting, exclusifying their designs. We can see there they just also went from just simplifying the exclusivity of the tripod to keep the mechanisms for their workers, but also going a little bit more into the customer experience, where you can see the design of a shop. How they designed the shop was also a particular design that they have registered. I pass now to Daniela.
Thank you, Ivan. So we can also consider copyrights and certification as further protection instruments for our use case. Copyrights to protect specific tools, training materials as brochures and videos. Also copyrights to protect software in code, for instance, for scanning technology built into the tools to allow fast tool identification for arranging repairs. Also, we have certifications in the field of health, safety, and environment sector. Here we have technology and products designed with productivity, safety, and environment respect that increase user health and productivity. For instance, clean tech certifications in eco-design and sourcing products process, ensuring that hazardous materials are minimized. Thank you.
So if we look at the whole story, we started with a patent that protected the health and safety of the worker. And Hilti is trying to expand this to the entire construction site. And this is why they started this clean tech, for example, protection. So it will help the people who work with Hilti get certifications. For example, the LEED certification and so on. And on Hilti's side, this will help set the standard for construction. And now Jan is going to help explain how they do that through the means of IP.
Yeah, thank you. So Hilti has created this clean tech trademark that they use for trademarking most of their consumables that are in line with this green building certification. This allows the customers to identify products that that create additional benefits for them. Namely, they can create additional points in various certification processes for green building. This green building market, as we see in the lower right hand side for the North American market, is a growing market that is growing much faster than the average building market or market for consumables in the construction industry. So to summarize our idea or what we've learned so far, we started with a very little mechanical invention for reducing vibrations in a mechanical drill. Then we learned that this single invention is part of a bigger story, namely the idea of Hilti to create a healthy and clean construction site. And healthy and clean construction sites means also that this is a contribution for creating greener building technologies or greener building solutions. And with this whole story, Hilti is able to address this completely new and fast-growing market. Thank you.